Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS, where we are playing The Legend of Dragoon, and admittedly, I have forgotten exactly what we're doing on this boat. So we're on a boat. We're trying to just go across a place, and it's time for everybody to get split up into different groups and whatnot, and explore the ship as different characters and whatnot. And oh boy, I was real grumpy about everything last episode. Just was in a grump. Now I have no idea what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea who I'm supposed to talk to right now, so hey, it's time to wander around a giant 3D space and find the right one character to talk to. Yay! I have been far too mean to this game recently, and I feel bad about it, but... Oh, is it Hashel that I'm supposed to be talking to? We'll find out, I guess. I don't know. Let me just punch the mic real quick as I'm pulling up my sleeve of my hoodie. It's... I don't know. Loading in today was like equal parts of just like, yeah, let's play this game, and also just like, oh no, let's play this game. So equal parts excitement and dread. So dread-citement, let's go. Meru sure has a voice. A Hashel spotted. He's still contemplating something. He's been like that for a while. What do you think, Dirt? Everybody needs time to think. It's the same for Hashel, too. I guess so. I really wish I remembered exactly who Meru wanted to talk to. An adventure on a boat. It reminds me of my childhood when my mind was full of adventures. Let's go bug Rose, I guess. Rose. It is Rose that we're supposed to be talking to. Oh boy, it's the VCR. So I'm recording on a different tape, and it's one of the tapes. I don't know if I've talked about this, but at some point I bought a handful of new tapes. This is like a couple years back, and I don't use them particularly often because they often just make weird noises. Even though they are like the same brand as the other tapes that I have and whatnot. I don't know. All I know is that sometimes they click, and this tape was nice and quiet, and now it's just started clicking. So, well, hey, fun times. Anyway, I guess I am playing as Meru, and we are trapped up here. Nope, that is still interact with stupid ladder. This interaction here, facing the opposite direction, really kind of annoying. Anyway. Don't play a prank on her. She doesn't understand jokes. I won't. Rose has a mysterious personality. She's always cold, but when it comes to a critical point, she leads us in a variety of ways. We're alive now because of Rose. I agree. Alright, game, you have my attention again. It turns out, you just need to have like a neat spooky thing, and I'm back in. Well, hey, it's a ghost ship. What on earth is this? Can't believe this. What are you doing? Get back to your stations. Check on the damages. There is Let's try that again. There is heraldry. Why am I struggling with that word? There is heraldry. 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 There is heraldry. It looks like a royal ship of Middle Sasau. Is this like a phantom ship? Oh boy. I forgot Kayla's voice. Commodore, bad news. It got the engine room. Kayla! Oh, let them hurry to fix it. Aye, sir. Oh, we cannot pursue Linus like this. Forget how I was saying her name. Let's figure it out later. Sometimes the ocean shows it capriciously. Okay, it capriciously. It's like, wait, what? It's one of those days. Reading's hard. Leave me alone. Sometimes the ocean shows it capriciously, but I have never seen such a thing. Wait for a while. There is nothing we can do now. This ship is... Dart, I can't find Shauna anywhere. Eek! Shauna? Where am I? Skeletons and ghosts and stuff, hooray. Eek! Shauna? Why did you come here? I don't know. When I woke up, I was in here. But those knights protected me. They are gone now. At least you are safe and sound. Come on, come on. We are here already, so we might as well just take a look around. Some tour here. Always trying to judge how the line is going to play out because there's just enough text to get halfway through a sentence, and then it's just like, alright, which way is it going? Some tour here that... I am flailing wildly at the translations of this game. And just the choice of English phrasing. No way! I want to go too. I don't know why, but I want to know about this ship. Oh, please? We'll go with them. Then it won't be a problem. Okay. If anything happens, we gotta go back. Go ship, go ship, go ship. No, not you. Never you. But actually, because I want to have my party alignment order of characters the same as I usually do. Some swappery. Okay, so don't touch the ghosties. Or rather, do touch the ghosties and get in fights. Alright, I'm back in. You got me back in, game. All you have to do is throw a ghost ship at me and I'm in.
Die. More and more.
Yes. Go. Crack dance.
Apparently I'm not. I don't know if I'm awake enough for for recording now I think about it. Like, just been brain is still weird, brain is struggling to read things, brain is struggling to come up with things to rant about. I don't know, ghost ships are just like they're such a fun game trope thing. It's locked and doesn't open. Like, just flat out. Ghost ships are just like instantaneous adventure. May evil come to the person who attempts to open the treasure chest. I see you, skeletons. It is rusty and doesn't work at all. Alright, well, I'm willing to beat up some skeletons. There are 3 numbers. Let's leave that alone for now, then. Alright, so we've got a combination lock on a treasure chest, so let's go figure out, find some clues, gang. Like, seriously, just ghost ship is just such a strong, evocative thing. Like, me, I'm trying to think of like why that is. Just like, what is it about ghost ship that just immediately gets me on board? Captain, please open here. Where are you, Captain? Like, I have probably mentioned at some point that I was raised on, like, John Carpenter stuff, and, like, aside from, you know, the Disneys and Wizards of Oz, it was also, like, John Carpenter and Aliens and Predator. So, John Carpenter's The Fog very much, is massively, like, a part of formational media for me. Those are the words I'm looking for.
Die. More and more.
And that's like all about ghosts, and there's mentions of ghost ship, and like the way that movie opens, just the salty old sea captain telling stories on the beach, just by the campfire. Just delightful. Just I love the opening of that film. Just so strong, so strong. Anyway, so that's definitely part of it, is that the fog is such like foundational media for me. I know, like, Dragon Warrior 3, and again I will continue saying Dragon Warrior 3 because it speaks to a very specific release and version of the game, compared to Dragon Quest 3, the original, or Dragon Quest 3 on the SNES, or like any of the re-releases that haven't ever. Dragon Warrior 3 on the NES is like a very specific version. And we missed. So, yes, I will continue to say that. Oh no, magic happens. Anyhow, like, I remember there's like a ghost ship thing with that, and it's just like a neat thing of just like, you hear rumors about a ghost ship, and then just like, it's just out there somewhere. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, there's a good chunk of dungeon that is a ghost ship. That is, it's just like there's just like instantaneous adventure when you're on a ghost ship. Just it's real strong adventure material. Do you think Rose? Yes. So Rose has now finished this. So now in its final form, we can see more and more desperately gains SP. Like, that is the I would like SP please attack. Hardblade exists. That's all we know about it. It's got 35 and 100. Those sure are some numbers. They don't tell me anything about the attack because, again, it's not going to make any sense of what flavor this attack is until we get some levels in it, because we can't compare it to any of the lower level forms of these things. So, well, hey, we'll just have to switch to Hardblade and then level it up and figure out what it does. Turns out Crush Dance is coming up in pretty heavy on the SP and also fine on the damage. Yeah, we've still got 2 more levels of it, so we'll figure it out. Humbug. Dang. Well, like, Final Fantasy V gets the honorable mention of having a ghost ship thing, and that's neat, I guess. Like, there's the whole, like, ship graveyard or whatever. I don't know. I haven't played Final Fantasy V. I've started Final Fantasy V, but yeah, I've not actually... I have, in fact, not actually played it all the way through. But I have seen the ship graveyard there, and it's kind of neat. And of course, there's the Final Fantasy XIV dungeon based off of that, or at least seemingly based off of that. Do I want to? Why not? Why not? To the Dark Zone. There's also Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I think it's Ghouls and... The naming convention on that series is a pain in the butt because it's like Ghosts and Goblins, and then Ghouls and Ghosts, and then, like... I don't know. Oh... The one what was on the Super Nintendo and is also available on the Super Nintendo Online offering from Nintendo's online subscription nonsense currently. That one. Super Ghosts and Goblins, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know what the actual title of that game is anymore because I write this. Anyway, that game. Second level. Ghost Ship. It's a really strong level, and like there's some actual like neat stuff going on with like in terms of just platforming stuff. It's actually got some really neat bits. So Ghost Ship. Ghost Ships in my early like formative media. Cool stuff. So that, I think, is a big part of, like, why I am immediately just like, yeah, Ghost Ship. Time for adventure. But... oh... It's also just, I don't know, it's such an evocative thing. We're fine. It says Captain's Cabin. It seems like it's not opening. Help me. The bastard. The bastard is. I don't want to die. Help. What? We cannot make it. We'll be killed by him. I don't want to die. Help. What are they talking about? Apparently I stepped on a ghost. Just death. Outright death. Alright, new edition, time for me to get really bad at hitting my attacks and junk.
Yes.
At least Shauna's here. Charging spirit. What if he just didn't let you do anything for 3 turns? How about that? Yeah, it's that time again. It's time to start trying to heal up by defending repeatedly. It's a neat concept. It's a really neat concept. It's just like, it feels weird in practice because it leads to this sort of situation where it's just like, alright, cool. Stop the enemy and stall them and just defend for as many turns as I can manage in a row to get as much health back as I can. Yeah, that's 3. Dirt. Beat him up.
Yes. Go. Crack dance.
Then I guess I missed. This game's stupid.
Yes. Go. Crack dance.
Okay, so instant death as a mechanic. Other games do this. Why am I mad about this one? Like, that is a legitimate question. Like, why does this one upset me so? Come on. Didn't move through where the invisible ghost behind the scenery was, so now I'm in another fight, and now we're going to do it all again. Okay, so at least it did warn me it's like charging spirit, so there was actually like something there. Everything's faster than me, so Shauna might just die immediately again. Hooray, she has a chance to defend herself, so maybe she can survive, but probably not. Why does instant death upset me so much? That is the button that I'm looking for. Is it R2? There we go. Let's get a better camera angle.
Yes.
Well, let's just screw up my attacks. Cool, already charging spirit. Great, perfect, fine. Counterattack system's really great. Oh boy, this game is suddenly making me very angry. Okay, so you know how I've complained about everything about this game forever? This is just like all of it coming to a head, all at the same time. I'm really trying to enjoy this game. I swear, I promise. I am trying so hard. And every time it's like, okay, I've been a little turd about this game. I saw it coming. Okay, game, let up for like 5 seconds so I can finish a thought about why this upsets me in this game as opposed to other games that do the exact same stuff. I cannot land the timing on her attacks. Great, cool. Everything's fine. Can't even land darts attacks. Glad the addition system's real active time combat in the addition system. Real, ooh boy, we are right. We have been just thrown down into a salt pit, deep in the salt mines. That's where we go. It's not the button I wanted. Hit left once too many times, so now we're going to be a Dragoon. That's fine. We don't have to watch the sequence at least, but we do have to deal with the stupid wheel. Wheel of morality, turn. Tell me if I'm going to actually get any hits in. Nope. That's so little damage. It's so little damage. Why is it so little damage? I have ranted extensively about the UI for the Dragoon ring attack. There are not words for how much I despise that UI. It's just like all I can continuously say is just like there is absolutely no feedback on. Doesn't matter. I was going to miss anyway, so I would have gone through the entirety of doing all of the ring things and landed 4 hits and then still missed. That UI is terrible. It's just terrible. It's just bad. It is just awful. It just has zero hacking. There's no feedback. There is no feedback whatsoever of like what the target even is. Like there is an arrow at the top and there is a thing going around it. And it seems like the answer is to hit the thing when it's at the top where it matches the arrow. I'm not actually sure if that's correct. It might be hit it a little bit before because there's like some sort of input delay or something on it. I don't know. I hate that UI so much. Let's walk into the next scene so that I don't get attacked by the same ghost again. Yeah, haha. Okay. Why? Why does instant death... Oh. I'm going to just roll back the thought process here. Like, we're bubbling back up from the Dragoon UI. The Dragoon attack UI, still terrible, still awful for all of the same reasons that I have complained about forever. The addition system and the active time combat is still an issue for all of the same reasons that I have ranted about and raved about the entire time of, boy howdy, it really sucks when you miss your attack button and you do, you know, 1/10 of the damage that you were supposed to, because you didn't do it 100% right. And also, the whole, like, counterattack problem is just like, great. Things are already going bad. Now I am punished for using... additions with more hits. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Boiling all the way back up to why... One other thought. Standing in the same place as where, like, an enemy spawns in these active, like, avoid the enemy times. The enemy should not respawn in this. Like, if you were still standing on that spot, just don't have the enemy respawn. Have the enemy, like, have a little check that just says, hey, if the player is on my spawn point, maybe don't spawn. Maybe don't. Just maybe don't. Yeah, I know, Dart. Okay, so... Haha, the walking. We actually found a use for it. Why does the instant death make me so mad? Like, in this game where other games also do instant death. I see skeletons. And again, it boils down to, like, the party of 3 problem that I have also ranted and raved about continuously in this game. Having a party of 3 and having somebody just instantly get killed sucks. Because, again, you have one person down, you either have one combatant start trying to revive them and leave only one... Like, it is this cascading failure problem of one combatant down means 2 combatants out of actual active fighting if you are going to get that person back up. If you don't get that person back up, they don't get any of the experience for the thing, and that's a whole deal, and that's common in other games too. It's meh is what this is coming down to. Meh. What? Skeletons. This also... The other big thing is that it ties into the other big things that I've ranted and raved about the entirety of this playthrough, and that is the recovery system. Or, you know, the great big hecking lack thereof. If somebody goes down, I need to use an item on them. I don't have a whole lot of healing items because I don't have a whole lot of space in my inventory for healing items. I have 32 slots, and that's not... It's not a lot. Like, when I buy my 333 set of, like, 3 personal healing items, 3 group healing items, and 3 revival items, that's already about 1/3 of my inventory space. It's technically right between 1/3 and 1/4, I do believe. But whatever. Like, basically, that's 1/3 of my inventory is dedicated to just healing hit points and revival. I am digging this little skeleton dance. Let's see if we can Yep. We'll move the camera over if it will let me. Nope. This is the best we're going to get for Skeleton Dance. Heck. I think that's the real big key. It's like, aside from the three-person party problem that I continually, again, I just continually rant and rave about everything in this game because that's what happens. I'm going to focus. Jeez, okay. Her additions suck to hit. Good lord. Cool, there goes 2/3 of Shauna's health.
Yes. Touch. Go. Crash dance.
Come on.
Yes. Touch. Go. Crash dance.
Boy howdy. Boy howdy.
Yes. Touch. Go. Crash dance.
It's just like constantly everything in this game, man. Like, that's what it comes down to. Is like, it's just everything in this game has just been like this. Of just what are the roots of all of our problems here? It's just like the addition system and the recovery system are like the two things that are just not working for me. And like, that's the core of the combat system right there. It's also the three-person party system, which, like, honestly, I'm not sure how I felt about it in Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII in 20 years at least. It's more than 20 years at this point. It's like closer to 30. It's not quite 30, it's like 25. I think we just actually passed the 25th anniversary for Final Fantasy VII. Anyway, if that makes you feel old, then deal with it. I don't know, I've become largely immune to those sorts of statements, but I did sure as heck feel when like I made a reference to what was it? Cannot remember. It was some obscure animated film from my childhood. Can't remember what it was, but boy howdy, made a reference to a film from my childhood, and some coworker was just like, "Wow, that's a super old reference." It's just like that one stung, just because it's just like, but oof. Oh, anyway. I guess I just need to be doing this more often. Just sitting here staring at at things, and like everybody just take a time to sit around and hit defend for 5 turns in a row. Love it. Love it. Love the addition system and how dumb. Again, it's neat concepts that just do not work. Like, they're just not working together. In my opinion, of course, but, like, also just...
Die.
Oh my god. I almost had it. I finally almost had it. This edition is just stupidly difficult to hit. And yes, I am using the skeleton as practice for... Stop hitting Shauna. I am using this skeleton as practice to try to figure out Rose's timing on her dumb addition. Dang! Get... There are not words for how much I hate the counterattack system. Oh good, the skeleton recovered so that he can, you know... Where is the thing? Supposedly this is repeatable. Anyone can use it, okay.
Die.
Look at Dart. I was so on board. I was so on board and excited for this. We were going to have ourselves a lovely adventure on a ghost ship. It was everything I ever wanted. Like, oh, I was so excited. I was so excited. Like, I went from just like the dread, like the dread excitement at the start of the episode to like fully on board. Oh my god. My body was ready. I was here to have a good time. And then this happened. Jeez, just the timing on this edition is just brutal. Thank you for being like the perfect training for this skeleton. I've also realized how long this has been, like, I've been recording.
Die.
Almost hit the last hit way too early again, because, like, it goes bam, bam, badam, bam. Just, that's a horrible rhythm to try to hit. One, two, three, four, five. But not like a half note sort of thing, like, I don't know, a 3/4 of the way through the next beat, I guess. I'm sure this is riveting. I'm sure this is just the most fantastic episode that has ever existed of the show.
Die. Hard blade.
Did it! I did it! HP recovers. He's still not dead. Bum, 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 bum,
Die.
bum.
Hard blade.
Oh, that too fast, one really, really, really slow is just horrible. It is just horrible. Bum, 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 bum,
Die.
bum.
Hard blade.
You did it, Rose. You did it. Rose leveled up, hooray! Goodbye, Skelemons. That was close. See, my favorite thing? I got 2 points. 2 whole points towards doing that. I need to land that 80 times to finish leveling it up. That attack sucks so hard. It doesn't do that much damage. Like, this is a problem with the additions. Like, okay, so I have ranted and raved enough about, like, the variations of these attacks and, like, the lack thereof, or, like, the seeming lack thereof at level 1. The other problem that you run into is that as you unlock new ones, they are just drastically less effective than the ones that you have been using already and are therefore already leveled up. So, like, the grinding of leveling up this new attack sucks. It just sucks because you are just like, hey, let me put on, like, let me, instead of using my, like, more powerful attacks or, like, my more flavorful attacks, just immediately just, like, let me go use something that is just worse. Just flat out worse for quite a while in order to level things up. Like, that is the nail in the coffin on all of the addition system stuff of just, like, I have ranted and raved about like the number of hits being in an edition and like all of that, what it means in terms of like opening yourself up to counterattacks and also making it to where you just do less damage if you have a slight hiccup in hitting your additions. Like hitting one hit on double slash, that's good damage. It's not great SP. Burning rush though, it's all of 2 hits. It's a little bit less damage. I don't know exactly what, 202 versus 150 percent actually equates to in real life numbers of hit point damage being dealt out, but I can see Burning Rush gives me 102 SP for 2 hits, no counterattacks. Great! It's just great. Crush Dance, fine. It's okay. I have. It's at least a steady rhythm, and it's like, okay, it's 4 hits, fine. But it does open me up to counterattacks. It doesn't do as much damage as Volcano. It doesn't even do as much damage as Double Slash, theoretically. And that's assuming that I hit all 4 editions. I'm ranting down the same road yet again. But the thing, like the real big thing here is just like, cool, these things are level 5, this is level 1, and therefore this attack just flat out sucks compared to these other ones. But if I want to see how it actually compares, I need to land it 80 times to see what the numbers actually line up to. And just, ugh. Anyway, I was super on board for this Ghost Ship adventure. Now I'm mad. And also, we are like so far just like, I'm looking at my clock and just like, I want to call it. I want to call it here, but there's also no save point nearby, so we're going to do the thing that I try not to do anymore and do 2 episodes on 1 tape, and hopefully I don't run out of tape next episode when it eventually and obviously will run way long. So, hey, here we go. Let's call it a day. We'll come back and I will continue my Ghost Ship adventure, and I will still be grumpy because it is going to be the same recording session because, emotions wildly at nothing. I have only so much VHS tape, so I need to shut up. Thank you very much for watching and putting up with me complaining about this game the entire time. I swear I'm trying to have fun, and sometimes I actually am. But man, just oof, ooh boy. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.